This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. Right? In this video, it's going to be entitled The Lying Wonders of the Devil. Alright? I'm going to play this video, and I'm going to hit some quick precepts and close it out. Alright? I pray it's edifying in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
This is the future.
By the end of the year 2030, artificial intelligence will be created that will surpass humans, and this will cause very rapid scientific progress, says forecaster Ray Kurzweil, who's also the CTO of Google. According to him, when it comes to inserting chip, we'll be able to do really crazy things. For example, if any did, the chip will give us an alert, and we can deal with any code. Won't need to study in schools and universities because we'll be able to learn anything in an instant. Thanks to the fast operation, we'll find information and deliver it into our brain in less than a second. Everything that you'll learn about in this video is based on Kurzweil's predictions. This man is a genius in the field of scientific prediction. He made 115 completely correct predictions out of 147, and the accuracy of his predictions is 86%.
Well, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai gets 100 out of 100. In fact, 144% out of 100. That's the Lord's predictions. And the Lord gave that only unto his many prophets. So this is what we live by. So I don't care about no Edomite, who be talk about predictions.
So, according to Ray, immediately after people start having it in their heads, they'll have endless opportunities thanks to their new cyber body. The neural network will create individual organs and body parts that will be better than human ones.
Alright, so as you can see here, the lying wonders of the devil. Alright, they're promising a lot of gifts. Alright, that this is that Revelation 13 and 16. Okay, no need to read it. You should be very familiar with that. Alright, this is what's coming. This is the one that's in your forehead. It's going to link you to the neural network, which is what the internet of all things. Alright, you're going to be part of the one mind system, right? I did a previous video on this. Alright, so this is what this devil have plans for you. Alright, and basically, of course, he's selling it with his lies, as usual.
Thus, our lifespans will increase, thanks to the modify our bodies and design them however we want. Remember the movie The Matrix? We can create such worlds simply by lying on the couch in our living room and playing the Chosen One or God with our friends. Perhaps we'll even get the opportunity to travel through other people's dreams, like in the movie Inception, while our body is in the real world under a warm blanket, and robots will continuously do the work for us.
And all this just reminds me about a video I did a while back. Where there was some what you would call it, a message written in the crop circles. Alright, which the image in the crop circle looked like a so-called Negro. Looked like Yahushai. Alright, a dark complexion with white woolly hair. Alright, and the warning was to beware those bearing gifts. Which Esau, Edom couldn't fathom, couldn't understand. Alright, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we understand, speaking about this devil in his time. Alright, if I could find that video, I'll put it in the description box, because this is what's going on. They come bearing gifts. Alright, they come bearing gifts. And what did the Lord say about gifts? Let's get Exodus chapter 23 And verse 8, it says, and thou shalt take no gift, for the gift blinded the wise and perverted the words of the righteous. Right? So you're not supposed to take any gift from this devil. Right? They're going to blind your eyes, blinded the wise and perverted the words of the righteous. And that's starting with those waters. All right? Eventually it's going to reach to the same. And let's get Sirach chapter 20 and verse 29. Right? And it reads, presents and gifts, right, blind the eyes of the wise, right? So you don't take it, right? And stop up his mouth that he cannot reprove. And this is what's going to happen to many of you. You're going to take that out of fear. You're gonna take it out of you, what you perceive to be need. All right. And you're not going to be able to say anything. That's why most of them now, who take the waters, all right, they're not gonna talk out against it. All right, most of them not gonna talk out against it. Okay, but they accepted the gift of the wicked. All right. Wisdom that is hid and treasure that is hoarded up, what profit is in them both? So a man has to speak when he sees folly. All right. Better is he that hideth his folly than a man that hideth his wisdom. So this gift is going to keep you quiet, and that's what this devil is all about. All right, bribes. Okay, if you take that waters, you're going to get a box of KFC. All right, this is the kind of wickedness, that he's about. All right, let me continue here.
0% rate of crime, because any thief can be identified by finding his not even have to use weapons to neutralize them.
And the thing about it is that, they as they have the God complex, we go through the scriptures, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4, all right, Ezekiel 28 chapter, they think that they're God. They believe that they can sit in the temple or go in your body and control it, right? They talk about modifying and designing your body, which is an abomination, because we are the creatures and the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, is the creator. All right, that's a difference. A creature, something that's created. We not the creators. Okay? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is the creator. Alright? So let's continue here.
Because this can be done at a distance of millions of kilometers. By giving to send a charge of electricity into the criminal's body, the police can paralyze them and then, without shooting or casualties, place them under arrest.
Oh, that sounds so nice, right? But it's destructive, and that shows you, that it has hidden factors to this C to the H to the ITP. All right, because this devil is not going to give you anything that really is good. This is Sirach. Let's get back. Sirach chapter 14 and verse 7. Right, it reads, and if he doth good, he doth it unwillingly. All right. And at the last he will declare his wickedness. Right? This is how this devil is. If he do it good, he do it unwillingly. And at last he will declare. So you're going to tell you all the nice things up front, all the lies. Certain things he might tell you the truth. And then he's gonna see his true agenda when you're already in the pit, when you're already in the trap, the snare. Alright?
With such fast development in the field of science, in the first 5 years after the creation of the neural network, people will be able to colonize other planets and convert them into living zones. In addition, humanity will achieve an ideal balance.
And this is what these devils are doing right now. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all right. They're trying to see who could colonize other planets first. Which they're gonna fail again, because the Lord is gonna go up and take them down, right, with the chariots, and bring them down to serve their captivity. Okay.
In the allocation of resources, the neural network will calculate the amount of food, electricity, water, and everything else needed per person, and will live in maximum.
All right, so this is what they're talking about: balance and allocation of resources, which is why they're trying to cull off the flock, as I say, trying to reduce the population. Especially Jake. Scattered around the four corners of the earth in every nation, among every people, looking like the people. All right. And this devil talking about this will be a life of perfect balance. Yeah, right. You know, that's why they have so much balance right now. You know, these devils are plain outliers, you know, and that could not be stressed enough. This is Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 1. It says, a false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. And this wicked devil is anything but just. Right? He's anything but balanced. Alright? Let's get Sirach chapter 10 and verse 4. Right? Let's jump to verse 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries and riches got by deceit, deception, right? Only lies, right? The kingdom is translated from one people to another, right? So this is why the Lord is going to do this. You know, and this talking about this artificial intelligence, it goes right back to Skynet, the Terminator, you know, which is speaking about it's going to calculate how much food, electricity, water, you know, everything that for a person that is so-called need. All right, so you're not going to be able to decide that for yourself, right? If you decide to give into this devil system, right? You know, this is what it is, right? You shouldn't want to accept any gifts from this devil. You know, the scripture says, never trust thine enemy. All right, what we need is the spiritual gifts. All right, what Yahweh Hashem Yahushai wants us to have is the spiritual gifts. This is what we need. All right, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 12 and verse 1. It says, now concerning spiritual gifts, brethren, I would not have you ignorant. Right? So the Lord told us about spiritual gifts. Jump into verse 4. Says, now there are diversities of gifts, but the same Spirit. And there are differences of administration, but the same Lord. Alright, so there's different spirits. The Lord gave us different spirits. Alright. For verse 8 says, for to one is given by the Spirit the word of wisdom, to another the word of knowledge by the same Spirit, to another faith by the same Spirit, to another the gifts of healing by the same Spirit, to another the working of miracles, to another prophecy, to another discerning of spirits, to another diverse kinds of tongues, to another the interpretation of those tongues. Right? But all these work at that one and the self same Spirit, dividing to each man severally as he will. For as the body is one and hath many members, and all the members of that body being many are one body, so also is the Mashiach. So this is what the Lord wants us to ascribe to, the spiritual gifts. This is what we have to work to. Alright, not the gifts of the wicked. The gifts of the wicked will lead to death. Alright, those who trust in man, you know, they're going to be destroyed. Alright, those who trust in man are going to be destroyed. We get Jeremiah 17, and let's go here. Yeah. Alright, Jeremiah 17 and 5. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord. Alright, verse 7. But blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord, and whose hope is in the Lord. And the Lord deals with spiritual gifts. Alright, it's only spiritual gifts. This is John 14 and verse 11. Alright, it reads, believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also. So the Lord did many gifts, many works, many miracles, raising the dead, healing the sick, multiplying food, you know. And the Lord said, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. Because we have that Holy Spirit, which will give us all our spiritual gifts, we'll be able to do these things in his coming time. Right? So hold fast and avoid and stay away from the gifts of the devil. Right? That spiritual power is coming, and it's coming quick. I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. Wabad Babal and Shalom.